Alright, this is the start of renovation day 42, the continuation part 2 of doing backsplash in the kitchen. This is the new border that I've decided to go with for the tile rug that's going to go around the pot filler. So I've already done 2 this morning. I kind of just forgot to film because I just kept going. So these are going to be the tiles that we're using for the rug. So this morning I did all the prep work of figuring out the exact size, taping it all off, figuring out where my cut lines are, what goes where, the hole for the middle, and then I even taped off the square upstairs around the pot filler. So I've already cut these 2. This is what I've been using to cut all the tiles, any of the intricate cuts, because the tile saw that we borrowed stopped working. So I've been doing them all by hand, except for the straight cuts I've been using just one of the sliding and then pop, manual ones. But this one was a little more intricate. So, and I still just had the stock D.A.B blade that I never used when I bought this, because I bought this for cutting sheet metal. So when I was at Home Depot, I did buy a $15 D.A.B blade, which this thing cuts like a dream. So $15 well spent for a 3-inch diamond blade. So I'm gonna cut these 2 now, and then I gotta cut, this is like the middle that'll go around the water pipe. So I'm gonna cut those 2 now, and then I'll put them all back together once they're cut, and then figure out how I need to cut the border that's gonna go around it. Because the edges I'm gonna try to cut at a 45 so that they meet up nicely, and then figure out where I need to cut them so that they're the proper length. So let's get to cutting. And warning now, this bad boy makes a lot of dust. I've got this fan that's blowing the dust I'm making hopefully out, and I'm wearing my respirator so to try to combat that. But here we go. Alright, there you have it, all put that together where it needs to go, the middle cut out for the pipe, and then probably put it on with all this tape still on it, and then I'll pull the tape off once it's all stuck on there. And it looks nice. So next is taking these border pieces, cutting the edges at 45. And then I'll probably take some of these spacers and I guess maybe space them. I don't know if I want to space them or if I want to put them right up against it. I think I should probably space them so the grout will help with maybe any imperfections. I don't know. But that does change if I space it or not. That changes my length, because if it's here then that makes this distance less. So I'll have to make that decision before I start making these cuts, but I'll have to figure out. I'll probably cut the 45s first on both ends and then figure out where I need to cut them here so that they're like the same size, and then I also need to determine if I want to space in between here as well. I want to push that up against that, which, that kind of looks right, so maybe I will. Maybe I'll space it all the way around. Alright, I'll do that, and then I'll pick this video back up when I start applying it onto the wall, so stay tuned for that. Okay, we are done with tile. Cutting tile and putting it up there. Just saw me putting the finishing pieces up there. Yay, we are done. I kind of just finished wiping down the counters because they were just full of tile dust, as well as myself, as well as this island. Oh, I'm done cutting tile, and I did it all by hand because I did not have a tile saw. So it's not perfect. Probably looks better on camera, but they always say the person doing the work always all they see are their mistakes. So that's all I see, but it's not too bad, and hopefully a lot of the grout will help with that. So now that this is all done, I'm about to run up to the store and go buy the gray grout, and then when I get back I might start doing the border for here, for there, and then I think I'm gonna cut 2 pieces and put 2 pieces up there to fill in that gap, and then there'll be mortar in there. And then as soon as I get the trim pieces on there, then I'll start mortaring, I guess tomorrow. Not looking forward to it, but it must be done. And once the mortar is dry, then I'll caulk all the bottom. Ooh, I should probably pick up caulk while I'm out getting the mortar. So, but we're calling this a wrap on part 2 of the backsplash using the muscle bound adhesive. I really liked it. It was a lot easier, so I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. And considering the fact that, you know, I was doing all this over, you know, 4 days, it kind of just gave me the flexibility to start and stop when I wanted to, with not having to worry about thin set, you know, drying on me too quick. So, yeah. End of Reno day 42. There you go. Tile's done. Ugh.